Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to another reading, Gemini. This is going to be your reading for February 2021. All right, so it's all about the Benjamins right now. Money looks fantastic. I think that you are crushing it at work, and it shows. It shows. You have a lot to show for all of your hard work, and you can be very, very proud of what you guys have accomplished. This looks amazing. And I also feel like here there is a you've done some self-work, and it's a kind of self-work that results in understanding your value, knowing what you have to offer, having a standard, and not feeling like it's a crime for wanting things to be a certain way, or feeling guilty for thinking that you deserve to have XYZ. You have a right to what you have in your life, and you have a right to feel the way that you feel and to have the standards that you guys have, because you work so hard. And you can be very selfless. You know, what's happening right now, this retrograde that we're in, I feel that even though we expect retrogrades to be a period of upheaval or just calamity, I'm exaggerating, of course, but I feel like this is actually a very enlightening time for you. There's a lot of things that you guys are learning about yourselves, that you're coming to a lot of conclusions right now. Your mind is being made up about something. I feel like you are finding yourself. You're finding yourself because you may also be isolating. I would say that a prerequisite for finding oneself or any kind of self-discovery is a necessary amount of isolation or distance from the outside world, from stimuli that's going to distract you, especially if it's a fire sign. I feel like I hit a nerve. Yeah, it could be an Aries or a Leo. Whoever this person was, there's this kind of torn energy. And I feel like there's a lot of emotional detachment. There's not a lot of talking going on right now. Especially if it's an Aries. This person could have Aries anywhere in their chart. It could be an Aries moon, or an Aries Venus, or Aries Scorpio. Aries could be a Scorpio. So they could have Jupiter in Aries. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, it could be a Scorpio as well. So let's talk about this for a second, because this is juicy. Like, what is all this? This took a turn. Okay. So you're single right now, or you want to be, or you don't want to be. There's a lot of focus or attention right now on your status, quote unquote. And I feel like you're trying to understand and do what's best for you. Like, I feel like there are needs that you have, perhaps. There are standards. Perhaps those are where this is where those are coming in. There are standards that you have or needs that you have that are not being met. This could be some kind of sexual frustration as well, because it just looks like there's a lot of desire here, but someone is holding themselves back. Someone is restraining themselves. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo. So you are kind of like holding yourself back, preventing yourself from reaching out to this person or pursuing someone or letting a feeling in. You're just not giving into it. You're not budging. You may feel like this is a distraction. You may feel like this is a dead end. You may feel like it's only going to end one way. You may feel like you don't have a lot of options. That the situation is one, it, like, just the way that it's set up, it has to be a certain way. Either the way that this person wants it, or it doesn't go anywhere, or it has to go in a certain way that you want it to go. And because it's not going anywhere, it's like there's a non-starter. This whole situation is a non-starter. And it's a shame, because I feel like all roads lead to this person, or all roads lead to you. But someone just can't get out of their own way. Now, say you are not a Gemini who is looking for love, or there isn't anyone who you feel this way about, and that doesn't fit. Then what this is about as well is about someone needing to check their ego when it comes to what they think is the right course of action and what actually is. I think that someone's mind is made up, and it's like there's no changing positions, there's no budge there, there's no give. Because someone just doesn't want to talk. Or someone feels as though maybe it would take a lot of energy, or it would take a lot of effort to sustain whatever this is. It would take a lot of effort to put up a fight for it. And maybe the conclusion that you're coming to here is to just detach, is to just release it all. I think you think that that's what's best, but I think you know what's going to happen if you keep all of those feelings in. Now, this is interesting because the Star card comes out here next. It's like almost as if there were more compassion in this ordeal. This could, I hate to sound cliche, but you could see a happy ending. Or this could work out if that's what you want. Now, as I said, if you're not in a relationship and this is not about love, and you know, it could most definitely be about career. Like I said, you guys are crushing it. I think I mentioned that earlier. Like you're doing the damn thing when it comes to your business. You're taking care of it. You're handling it. You're handling it because I think that there's some compartmentalizing happening here. And it's making it easy for you to focus on the things that you perceive to be more important. Huge focus here on priorities. But I do think that there is something, or there is someone that you want really, really badly. If you are feeling lonely, just know that you don't have to be. It doesn't have to be that way. I know it's easier sometimes to just cut ties, or to just not say certain things, or to just not try because of what could come of it, or what could not come of it, which is what would be holding you back more, is that you would be putting in all of this effort and nothing would come of it. I don't know, you tell me, because it looks like you want to take a step here. And I feel like this Aries energy is just going to keep coming out. So, what are you waiting for? I feel like maybe you just don't want to answer any questions. Should I stop asking you questions? Okay. I'll stop. Like you don't want to argue. Like you just want it to be, you just want it to just be, or you want it to be easy. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know that you don't want to be stuck anymore. I think that you don't want to hide anymore. But I do think that you're afraid of something. You're afraid of something, and Aquarius, it's helping you be a bit more courageous. If you let it, it can. It will push you to be your authentic self and do what you guys want to do. Say how you feel and express yourselves and be authentic, be open to keep it 100 without worrying about how the world is going to see you or receive you. It's about confidence. It's about It's courage building. But you have to speak. You have to get out of your mind and you gotta be about it. I think that these emotions, these feelings are going to be at their climax on the 9th. There's something significant about that day. Yeah, you're really gonna want to put yourself out there. I don't know, like, I don't know what else to talk about other than this fire sign. I feel like that's maybe all you guys want to hear about. Look at it. We got the whole fire family on the table. The only thing that's not here is the Empress. But really, it kind of is here. So let's go through and talk about these really quick. Do a quick run through. Okay, so Gemini, this energy starting off the beginning of the month is absolutely beautiful. I know the reading is a bit late, but you guys have been doing fine. It's fabulous. You look great. So you are on top of everything right now. You're making money. You are seeing the result of all of your hard work and all of your effort. And you know, I feel like these are a lot of things that you guys are accomplishing in the physicality, and it feels great just to check certain things off of your box when there are some very crucial needs that are met. And when you get into that mindset of really taking inventory or taking stock, which I feel you guys are always doing, you're realizing where in your life there is there's still a lack, or where there is opportunity for you to feel more fulfilled, or to feel more happy about life. And it starts there, right? Like it starts in the mind, and then the recognition of past opportunities that were lost they come flooding in, because when you start to think about the things that you don't have yet or that you still want in your life, I feel like you tend to think about the chances that you had to achieve that or to get that in your life a bit earlier. When you got it, did you really treat it with care? Did you nurture it? Did you were you grateful for it while you had it? That opportunity, I mean, or was it lost because the value in it was perhaps not seen, or you felt that there was just some circumstance that was preventing you from it? Just, you know, maybe wasn't the right time, or the form that it showed up in your life when it came your way, it's just like you were not ready for it. And I firmly believe that there are no opportunities that are just missed forever. I do believe that they come back in your life in a different way, in a different shape or a different form, and it just takes getting out of your mind and having a more open mind to be able to recognize it when it presents itself to you, especially if it's everything that you have wanted, or if it's what you have been looking for, what you felt like there was a lack of in your life or in the world, just a lack of whatever, and that's why you haven't been able to find it. Um, but maybe you're realizing here that you were looking in the wrong place, or that there was just some thought process that you had, or some idea or expectation about what it would look like, that you're realizing where you could have been more open-minded. That's what the retrograde is doing to you. And I think it's a very enlightening thing, and it's making you want to take action, is why I think that it's a very positive thing. These are the realizations that lead to growth, that lead to seizing opportunities that come your way more easily, believing in the blessings that the universe sends your way, and just not feeling guilty or like you're not ready for to accept them. That it's a crime to be happy, or to give into your passions, or to, do something that's a bit against the grain, because it's not widely supported. Either that or anything else that would keep you from taking an opportunity. But you're realizing here that you have a chance, you have a shot to be really happy, Gemini. I think that whoever this Aries is, or this fire sign, could be an Aries or an Aquarius. Let's talk about this person a bit more, so who is this Aries? I think that there's a lot of, well, this person is very self-assured. I think that this is a very, this looks like someone who is a fan of the routine. They are a very hard worker. I feel like you always know what to expect with this person. They are very kind when they speak to people, and I also feel like there's a kind of in intelligence. Yeah, this person is very intelligent. They speak very well, and they speak very eloquently. I think that that's something that you appreciate and like about this person. I think that they're also very attractive, and I think that they are very generous. They give a lot of their energy away, they give a lot of their time away, and they give a lot of their attention to those who need it most. This person may take care of other people. They may be they may be a healer of some kind. I would say, maybe a therapist, or they work at a nonprofit, or they are a doctor. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of vibe. But it's someone who is who this person may work for themselves. Like, I think that they definitely have a lot of ambition, and they have a life that they are trying to manifest. This person looks very goal oriented, and I think that they really tell it like it is, and they really, there's a kind of brazen honesty about this person as well. I think that they're not afraid to tell you how they feel, and I think that that kind of scares you. Yeah. So that's for the Geminis out there who there is a love interest, but what's happening within this relationship? I do think that there is a shift here towards vulnerability. Either here it looks like that shift is willingly taken, or excuse me, those steps are willingly taken. And if they are not taken by you, Gemini, I do think that there is a realization that you're having within that leads to some kind of spiritual growth. And if you are not seeing a new beginning with this person, and things are not, your relationship is not moving to calmer waters. If things are still tumultuous, you guys are not talking, whatever it may be. We did pick up on some emotional distance. If it's not that same person, that you're rekindling with, then I do think that, excuse me, yeah, if you're not reaching out to that person and trying to fix things and make things work, then you may be going through that kind of spiritual growth, learning the lessons from that experience, and then starting something new. So it could go one or two of those ways, but it really does rest on if you're going to take this blindfold off here. Yeah. But I do think that there is an outcome here that seems kind of destined or fated for better or for worse. I think that you can trust the outcome. I think that it's following a kind of plan. It's following a kind of plan, because I think that growth had to happen here, either within the people around you or within the kind that makes it easier to love or easier to be grateful or appreciative somewhere here from someone. It looks like it happens, and it does lead to peace. It does lead to peace. I know that was quite a bit of storylines. I got a lot of messages for this. I know that it's late again. I'm so sorry, but thanks so much for joining me. This has been your reading. I'll see you guys next time.